Hi everyone, my name is Alice. This is my bedroom. I am going to show you today how to make an Uchiha Clan Pendant like this. It's really easy. It costs about $5 at the dollar store to make it. You don't have to go on like eBay or Cosplay 365 and pay $40 for a steel one when you can make one for $5. Okay. For this, you're going to need a pair of pliers if you feel your hands aren't strong enough, a black and a red Sharpie. You're going to need liquid glue or stick, whichever one you prefer. Just don't use the glue gun. It will fall apart and the metal will melt very easily. So I prefer liquid because it sticks longer, and stick glue just tends to fall apart after about 2 hours. Okay, this is if you want the shine and the color to last, like if you're out raining, it's raining outside and you're wearing your pendant. So you're going to need black, white, and red nail polish if you want the color to last. You're going to need a pair of scissors, obviously, unless you feel like you can cut it with your fingernails. I highly doubt that. And you're going to need some index cards. You're not going to need more than 3. You're only going to need about 2 or 3, depending on how many you're making or how big they are. You're going to need some computer paper or construction paper. As long as it's white, it doesn't matter. You're going to need a ruler. You can go to the dollar store, like Dollar General and such, and you can get these for about $2. You're going to need like an earring. Make sure it's metal, not plastic, and make sure it's perfectly circular. It fell apart. Vacuum came off. Okay. I already started. I took the part that hooks off. That's what you use the pliers for. You use it to pull apart. Okay, it's really easy. All you have to do is just twist. It takes 2 seconds. Okay, you're going to need a pen. With my epic Hello Kitty pen. Okay. The first thing you're going to do is obviously you're going to pull the backing off because it can be damn near impossible to do it, excuse my language, with the backing on it. Okay. The second step you're going to do is you're going to take the pen. You can use whatever color, don't matter. You can use a gel pen. You can use a white pen for all I care. Okay, as long as it works, it doesn't matter. The first step you are going to do is you're going to trace around the earring. You're going to make it completely circular. You're not going to make the fan shape yet. This is to strengthen it. Okay. I don't know if you can really see it that well. You're going to take the paper, fold it in half. You're not going to fold the circle. You're just going to fold in half so you can have a double circle. Okay. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to cut out the circle. You're going to have 2 circles when you're done cutting this out. If you don't, you screwed up somewhere. And you can always start again. It doesn't matter. It's very tricky to get that perfect circle because screw up one place and it's not going to match evenly. So this does take a little bit of skill. Okay. You have 2 perfect, even symmetrical circles. Okay, here's where the glue comes in. You're going to take you're going to take your liquid glue or stick, whichever one you prefer. Like I said, do not use a glue gun. It will fall apart. You're going to put a little bit on one side of the paper. Okay, you're going to take your earring or whatever you use. It does not have to be an earring as long as it's a small perfect circle. You're going to glue it on like that. Have paper only on one side. And then you're going to put the other piece of paper on the other side, so you cannot tell that there is an earring in between. You'll be able to see it at first up close, but you cannot see it on the camera. But you can actually see through it. You can see it a little bit there. You're going to put pressure until the paper, like this, you're going to keep turning it and putting pressure until you cannot move the paper around. Once that you know it's dry and it'll work. That's just to get it done quickly so you don't have to wait forever for the glue to dry. Okay, you're going to repeat that process again. I like to have it triple. You can do double, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Remember, the more layers you add, the thicker it's going to be and the stronger it's going to be. But it'll be a little bit heavier, but you can choose between having it strong and last for years, or making it weak and just having it as a temporary cosplay object. Mine, I'm going to have it last for years because my sisters and I have our own little cosplay group. I play Itachi. Yay! I get to play Itachi. Ignore my spasm there for a second. Okay, while we're waiting for this, I'm going to play some music for you so you won't be bored to death. Ignore my country music. Sorry, my sister Dora plays with my computer. She puts a lot of country music. And this is now the music. Okay, this is what it will look like after you doubled it. You can barely see through it. Okay, now comes the fun part. Not actually. Okay, gotta open my index card. I just bought these last night. Okay, I'm only going to use two, but these are pretty flexible, so I might get out more. Okay, I wasn't very comfortable with it. Okay, you're going to use the white side for this. You can draw on this side for the line side for practice or anything, or just to do the tracing. So if you draw on the line side, it does not matter. You won't see it. But if you make sure if you do it on the white side, you get it almost exact, because that's the side you will see. Okay, you're going to repeat the process except on the index card. I prefer to use the line side because my hands are not very steady lately. I've got a new dog and now my hands aren't very steady because I don't get much sleep. But I love him. I think he knows what I'm talking about him. Sorry, ignore my random rambling. There you go. So you have two consecutive symmetrical circles. You do not know what that means. I am not Google, so don't ask me. I know what it means, but that's why they invented Google. You're going to repeat the process. Got it. Remember, you will not need the little handle of the fan yet. This is just to make it stronger. I will let you know when you use the fan first, which is the next step actually. You drink alcohol, you're an alcoholic. You drink Santana, you're fantastic. Okay, this is where you're going to need the tail part, tricky part. So pay attention closely unless you want to have it looking lopsided. Okay. You're going to trace the circle like you did last time. But this time you're going to add the little thing, so you're not going to trace completely 100% around the circle. Watch very carefully. Your eyes should be like a hawk right now. Okay, see how I did not go 100% around. Okay, this is where the ruler comes in. You can add those little lines. It takes 3 seconds. Well, maybe longer, depending on how long you want them to be. Okay, there you go. Should be that should be your little fan shape. Yay! Now for the longing cutting out part again. Joy. Sorry, my glasses are broke, so I am not cutting very fast because I can barely see. Then the scraps of your index card, do not throw them away. You're going to need them in about 2 minutes. Okay, what you're going to do is your little scraps, like about this big, barely a half an inch. You cut 2 little pieces off about the size of the handle. This is just going to strengthen it. You're going to put 1 piece. 2 piece. I like to do things 3 or more times because that makes it stronger. If you only do it like 2 times, well, you're not going to be exactly sure. You're going to take your little circle or your fan. You're going to glue it in the center, obviously, or else you're going to glue it on the handle. No, do not do that. You're going to glue the other side of the fan. Okay. You can totally hear my dog in the background. He's playing with toys. He's so cute. Now, you're not going to need the glue or the papers anymore, so pretty much throw away your scraps. Shoot, my mom took my garbage can downstairs. I'll just throw it away in the bathroom. Okay, you're no longer going to need your scissors or your ruler. Okay, you're going to take your black Sharpie. Oh my god, that's strong. You're going to draw the line. If you haven't noticed, it's pretty thick. It's not like just one little thin line. It's actually a pretty thick line. And try and make it as even as possible on the other side to have it exactly the same. First line, they're pretty even. You're going to take your red Sharpie and do the exact, and you're going to color the upper part. Color the bottom part, you screwed up, and you're going to have to start all over again. That's why you get more than one earring. Just kidding, that's because you have 2 ears. Hold on a second. Pluto, lay down. Yes, my dog name is Pluto. I named him after the Black Butler character. Okay. There. That is your finished fan. Fan part is finished. Okay. Now, before you add the nail polish, you're going to want to add the hole for the string, obviously. Okay, it's going to be a little pain in the butt. I would prefer you use a needle, but I don't have one right now. So I'm going to have to use my screwdriver. Yes, I keep a toolbox in my bedroom. Don't judge me. I'm not here to make your day. I'm here to teach you. There we go. This looks a lot better. Start the hole with a screwdriver and then finish the hole with scissors. Works a lot easier. Because if you start it with the scissors, it's going to strip the color. There you go. Okay, you're going to take the tip of like, I don't know, pen or pencil. I prefer mechanical because you can put the tip in and it won't affect it. It won't leave any color. Okay. Oh well, easier then. The smaller the hole, the harder it's going to be to put the string through. Okay. Now I'm going to use 1/2 inch yarn. You can use whatever you want. Oh my god. Never leave your yarn on the floor when you have a cat. I suggest you put the yarn through before you cut it. But you can do whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy. Try cutting it first. We're going to cut it to your right length or a longer stem. So you could even use a chain. You can get those for like $5 at craft stores. You're going to tie a little knot so it's easier, so it won't be like that when you're wearing it. Help you with that. Okay. I'm making this one for my boyfriend, so he has a pretty big head. No offense to anyone who has a big head. So I'm not going to cut it to a length yet. I'm just going to leave it extra long. He can cut it if he wants. Cut off the dead ends, so you do your hair, something like that. Okay, now you're going to use your nail polish. Start out with the black. I'm just opening them all up. Should have wiped off excess. You do not want a mess. I take that back. It's actually easier to start with the red than the white than the black. So you can cover up any mistakes, overlapping mistakes. And this will actually make the colors more predominant, more saturated if you're an art major. Like me, I'm an art major. Actually, I'm a culinary major, but it's technically art. Okay. For the white, I'm just using Avon French tip. You can use whatever you want. You can even use white out. That would actually work too. But it dries really quickly, so be careful with the white out. You can actually go like CVS and get black, red, and white nail polish for $10. Not that expensive. You get all of this for like $12 at Rite Aid. That's all you need for this project. I'm not going to do the other side right now. I'm going to do it later after this dries. And voila. There's your pendant. And this is what it looks like when it's finished and dry. It's not that shiny, but still the color will last. And there you go. Enjoy your pendant and make sure to comment and subscribe. I take all kinds of colors. I do not care. But if you do not like it, do not watch. So, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Please. Try a low self-esteem if it is. Okay. Thank you, and good luck making your pendant. I wish you the best of luck, and don't go around throwing kunai or anything at people. I do not recommend that. A kid in my class almost died from trying to do the same comment. So, good luck!